Hey everyone, so I got another deck profile for you today. I'm sorry that it's late. We got the online tournament going on this week, and I've been pretty busy with work as well. So I've been struggling to get stuff out on time. Uh, but you'll see videos on Wednesday and Friday today. But with that being said, let's get into the deck profile. Today we're going with Ariana Kyte. So I wanted to do Ariana in some kind of blue spirit, but I just kept coming back to needing Kyte for what the deck needed to do. The blue package was kind of nice with Ancient Serpent's Breath to do bouncing, but Kyte being able to do it on command and then also recharging a shard is extremely important. So we are going mono green, and let's get into the card choices. So because we're running Ariana, we obviously want to run Kala, Trusty Companion, or in this case, the Best Friends Forever. Very nice substitute for the original Kala. That was terrible. And then we are running the one Ariana's Amulet. Sorry for the wave 1 there. It's hard to read what it does, but there you go. So you start the game with these, which is really nice. Ariana's Amulet actually is somewhat relevant nowadays because of Serpio. And then also, Kala is definitely much better than the original Kala, being able to give anything immortal and then sacrifice it on command to make it live in your graveyard for Ariana's resolve. So obviously playing these two. So starting off with our monsters for our 1-drops, we are running the 3 Sky Recruit. It grabs another copy, and it's a nice little 1-drop to put Omega units on top of. As you'll see, we run 4 Omega units in this deck. So we're also running 3 Skyship Engineer. We are playing Skytree Command Center. So this is a key piece in your deck strategy, being able to bounce it back to your hand to put counters on the command center. You do have to be careful with this, obviously, because of imps running around. You don't want to bounce this multiple copies to your hand so they can imp you. That would really suck. But it is the way to get Skytree command centers on your counters on your command center. And then also pairs nicely with the 4-drop Item, which we're also playing. For our 2-drops, we are playing the 1 Cloud Sea Terra Mini. I'm pretty sure I said that right. So it gets quickness whenever you have a Sky Raider unit, which we have a decent amount of. And then also it gets plus 500 while you control another beast unit, and we run a lot of beast units. So this card's pretty good. So we are running 2 Skytree Hawk. You probably only need to play one of these, but I don't know, I just like drawing. Yeah, so this is going to be one of your main targets for the 4-drop Item, obviously, or to return it back to your hand with Tornado Shot, which is the best thing to do. So we're running 2 Ariana, Hope of Argos. The unit itself is not that great, but it is an Ariana unit, so that means we can drop our Omega unit on top of it. Its ruin ability isn't bad because the 4-drop Item is actually kind of important in this deck, but we are running 2 of this. So we're also running the 3 Great Hawk of Cloud Sea, best air unit most likely. It's where your disruption is, and also the 3 cost allows it to be bounced with the 4-drop Item. So we're running 3 Overgrown Sabertooth. Now, the reason we're running 3 of these is because with the 4-drop Item, this kind of creates a loop. Basically what happens is, because of the Omega rulings, whenever this card is placed on top of this, its condition, Item's condition for whenever it's brought out by its effect to be removed from the field doesn't activate. It follows wherever the Overgrown Sabertooth is. So, Item is your prime target to be placed underneath the Sabertooth, because this then creates a loop. Because this follows wherever the Omega goes, whenever Overgrown Sabertooth attacks, you can then return it with Kyte, and then Item returns back to your hand. So then what happens is you return 1 air unit, then you can activate Item's ability in your hand again to bounce something from the field, and then it will place itself back on the field. And then you can just keep doing that. So it creates kind of a loop. And Overgrown Sabertooth is an unblockable quickness monster at 3 costs. So that's why we're running 3 of them. He's like the main enforcer of the deck. And then Iton creates the loops while also putting counters on Skytree Command Center. We're also playing the 3 Garga. This is, your token bouncer for the light decks. This is the main guy you want to bring out with your Skytree Command Center, along with the Great Hawk of Cloudsea. And, another form of quickness. This deck can do some very nutty things, in a single turn. Of course, we're playing the 1 Ariana. This card's nuts, and if you get it out, it's really going to help you steal games, and then also the second ability can help you in a pinch as well. Obviously, we're playing. And then our last monster is Eccentric Visitor. Flipping back over the Kyte's pretty nice. So for non-monsters, we're playing the 3 Skytree Command Center. Not a whole lot of people are running Kyte right now, so you don't have the Zephyr Crystal to destroy this, which is not good for your opponent, but very good for you. This card wasn't very good before because Kyte was everywhere in the previous meta, but now you're seeing a lot of Serpio. So this card's very good. Being able to play cards from your hand on your opponent's turn, very nice. Cheat out some big monsters without paying any shards, very nice. We are playing the 1 Tornado Shot. We have a lot of ways to return things, and a 1-cost 2,000 damage dealer is pretty nice. We're playing the 3 Kaze. It's just a very, very good card, being able to stop any kind of damage or attack for the cost of 2 or even 0. The later you get into the game, very nice. We are playing 3 Ariana's Resolve. We want to find ways to get to our boss monster, which is Ariana. And then also just searching for the 3-drop Ariana to eventually search out for your 4-drop Iton. Gets your loop going. So obviously playing 3 of these, it's just a huge tempo swing whenever you resolve this. And then we're playing 3 Hurricane Shot, being able to destroy anything cost 4 or less by returning an air unit for cost is very nice. It helps protect your units. And then also being able to destroy those low-cost Omega units is very helpful. And then for our shards, we're just playing the 6 Standard, the 3 Zephyr, and then the 1 Corona Shard. And then the 5 Standard Towers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile on Ariana. And like, comment, subscribe. Zeppelin out.